Hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and welcome back to the finale of Let's Play Mother 3. It's time to search for the final needle, here in the final cave. This is a really short area that we still have to go through in order to make it to the final boss of the game. There are a couple of random enemies around here, but nothing we can't handle. These guys, they're Phenomenos, or Phenomenos, or however you pronounce that. I think it's Fenomeno, but that's the Japanese name for them. Let's see. These guys aren't that strong. Just a good old freeze beta should take care of them. In regular attacks, of course. They can use the thunder ability, but if they hit Lucas with it, it'll reflect right back on them, so... This area is pretty much just a straight shot to the end. I wouldn't worry about trying to fight all the enemies either, but oh well. Of course, this wouldn't be an Earthbound game without a really creepy final dungeon and unidentifiable enemies. These guys are Minerales. Trust me, I attacked this guy from behind. Freeze Beta should also do these guys pretty good. You also want to Siren Beetle them if you can. But other than that, they really can't do much of anything. I don't even know why we have enemies in the final area here. They're not a threat at all. If you haven't gotten up to level 60 yet, you might want to try and do that, but you don't. Again, you still don't have to in order to beat the final boss. You should be fine. I don't care about these guys. The Phenomenos and the Minerales, they're the only enemies that are around here, the only random ones. So, don't worry about them. Let's see. Let's just keep on moving. Oh, there we go. That looks like Flint's hat. What's it doing over here? Well, Flint's over here. Is he okay? What the? The whole time? Well, yeah, if you hadn't figured it out by now, the masked man is Klaus. That's why he was able to pull the needles. If you remember all the way back in Chapter 1, Aeolia mentioned in passing that she taught Klaus a really powerful PSI spell. That was PK Love. And I guess the pig masks must have found him first. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that he made it. Let's see. Over here, we've got a treasure chest, which has the real knife. I mean, the real bat. It wasn't a slip of the tongue or anything like that. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. Let's just give him the secret herb. I still need to... There we go. The real bat, I think, is the ultimate weapon in the game for Lucas. It'll increase his offense by a ton. Yeah, you see there? And apparently his PP by a buttload, too. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything over here at all? No, nothing. Alright, before you go up there, you want to make sure everyone is at or near max health. Or at least as high as you can get them. That should be good. And then head on up. Porky at last. Whoa! What's that with spider mech thing you got there? This is something that pissed me off about Subspace Emissary in Brawl. They totally spoil this guy! How could they do that? Oh well. Yeah, you didn't know that? Nuts. How did he even do that? Alright, it's final boss time against Porky himself. And this really is the final battle. Alright, starting off, we're gonna use Counter Omega on everyone, just like we have been for the last few boss fights. It won't protect us against every single one of his attacks, but it'll go a long way to making sure we actually survive this fight, because this guy is strong! Really strong. As always, we're going to go with some offensive down abilities. And we're going to have Boney guard for the first round. Nuts. What is he doing? That, apparently. So yeah, the game won't exactly tell you what abilities he's using, so yeah. Let's see. Everyone took kind of a beating there, but I think we should be good for offense up Omega. Let's see. We're gonna go for another offense down, because the thing failed, and then have him tickle stick. Boney should attack or feed people if they're starting to get really low on health. Oh, yeah, that's his flash ability. Is everyone gonna get blinded? Wow. Well, if you're that unlucky, then use Healing Omega. I don't think his Blinding Flash attack can kill you, but I have been known to be wrong before. So yeah, let's just use Healing Omega. It'll heal everyone's status ailments. Let's go defense down, and maybe we'll actually get the goddamn tickle stick to work. You know what? We'll have you just use this magic tart right off the bat. Might as well. Are you ever going to actually get the tickle stick to work, dude? Or any of your thief tools? Yeah, so much better this time with our protection. Alright, and now we're going to use Life Up Omega. If someone gets down below 150 or so, you're just going to want to start lifing up. But I'm going to do it kind of preemptively like this, so that things just go better for me. Porky may put up a Psycho Shield, but we should be fine. Oh, and obviously if someone's counter goes down, you want to have that reapplied. Good to go now, so let's just attack with you. I'll let Duster keep tickle sticking, because I want Kumatora to start doing DPS right now. PK Ground, or your highest level Thunder, should be good to go. Finally! Okay, yeah, counter's starting to vanish for some people. Yeah, nice damage there, Kumatora. Oh. That's not good. How did he get immortal? Is it because of all his time travel? Okay, yeah, let's get those counters reapplied. We don't need Tickle Stick anymore, we got his defense down. There's his PSI counter device, but, oh. It failed? Oh, he already has it applied, that's right. I think that paralyzes you. Yeah, in true Mother tradition, the game doesn't tell you what the final boss actually does. It just says they do something. Whoa. A potentially 10,000-year-old man-child trying to screw the world over because he thinks it's all a game. Let's see. And let's just have it attack. PK ground is just so good for this fight. It really is. Is that what you want? Is that what you're trying to do? That's just creepy. Okay, I think at this point, now that he's finished talking about the Dark Dragon, is where he goes into pissy boss mode. So you want to watch out for that and have Boney ready to heal. We don't have any PSI healing items on you. I'll just have Kumatora heal her PSI next round. Oh right, he's kind of tripped right now. You tripping? No! You're not! Okay, let's see. Do you have any... Yeah, you got Magic Gelatin. Yeah, unfortunately the game doesn't give you a free healing point before the final boss, so... Oh well. Ugh, only 20? Ow! Okay, yeah, now he's starting to throw bombs all over the place. But he's already dead! Well, defeated at least. We broke his machine. Wow! That was the smoothest run of that fight I've ever had. Okay, yeah, ground is just obscene. What the hell's that? Absolutely safe? There's no such thing. I don't believe that for a second. We'll still kick your ass. We'll bust you straight out of that absolutely safe capsule. Come on, let's get him. We've got him on the ropes. Well, we don't have any PSI for you, so let's just attack. 0? What do you mean 0? You can't deal 0 damage in this game. I won't take that from you. Let's shock him out. Nuts. Nuts. Even thunder doesn't work on him. can't attack us. We can't attack him. So, that's it. The battle's over. We didn't even win the final boss fight. It's just over. I feel cheated. Why is that? Oh, so he's stuck in there, and he's immortal, so the absolutely safe capsule protects us from him as much as it protects him from us. So I guess now he's really trapped in a world where he's all on his own with no one else but him, I guess. Wow. Well, that was unsatisfying. Oh, more enemies? That was the final boss! Yeah, as if I'm actually gonna fight more enemies after the final boss. Anyway, here we have the last hot spring in the game. And the final save frog, as well as weird music. Now, something I guess a lot of people do know. I'm not gonna use the final save frog, I'm gonna drop a save state instead. Mostly because in case I just want to refight the final boss for some reason. But anyway, this final save frog, if you've completed the battle memory by seeing every enemy, not necessarily all the back sprites, he'll tell you about a certain special menu that you can get into. If you hold the L and R buttons, and then select the status menu, you'll unlock this memo, which has a lot of kind of interesting information about everything in the game. You can see here. See. So yeah, you don't need to, obviously, you don't need to have completed the battle memory in order to see this at all. You can just open it up whenever you want. So, there you go. The last needle presumably has to be east of the Nowhere Islands somewhere. But anyway, yeah, the final save frog, if you've completed all the back sprites of the battle memory as well as the front sprites, will tell you that if near the beginning of the game, if you name yourself hard mode in all caps, the game will be a lot harder. So there you go. But again, you don't need to have done the battle memory or have a complete save file in order to access that. It's just something I thought I should mention because I don't know, I thought it was a pretty interesting little tidbit you got there. I thought the item... Let's see, I could have sworn the item check guy was... No? Okay. Huh. I thought he was. Ah, there he is. Yeah, the item check guy will show up down here. So, yeah. Before you go into the final battle, you want to give Lucas as many of the mementos as you have remaining. Ideally, that would be all 7, but since I fucked up and lost one, that'll be just the 6. So yeah, there you go. Consider giving him all of your PSI healing items. And there you go. Let's see, There they are. And then let's give the razor and lipstick to him too. You'll see why soon enough. It doesn't entirely matter what your rest of your party members have now at this point, so there you go. I really don't get why there are enemies after the final boss of the game, but okay. Alright, now let's just head on up this way. Find that last needle.